Don't mind the noise. We are continuing with more of the Ultra Sun postgame. We're only a few episodes away from the end. And I did mean that. Once I do the Elite Four rematches, as well as the title defense, which will be in one video, that's going to be it for me. But for now, let us get underway. I was a rising star who spent all my time in battle, and now I'm a veteran. A veteran who's more than willing to put up a fight. And that I don't mind. We face off against veteran Leon. And he sends out a Skarmory. Alright, Decidueye, I am counting on you. And yet, Steel and Flying, which means I'm going to have to really be smart about it. Oh wait, who am I kidding? I got my Spirit Shackle. And yeah, my physical version, I have the Water type as a starter. And sadly, that will not make a difference due to Night Slash. Night Slash really does hurt. No problem. I'll just send out the big guns, courtesy of my Vikavolt. Return to me now, my Decidueye. Nah, that doesn't hurt that much. Here, have a bit of a zap. Really? Skydrop? You know the damage is only going to do normal, right? And I can't believe it interrupted my attack. That will not make much of a difference. Yep, that did it. And Milotic's a level 81. Wow. And he sends out an Electivire. Fine, my Salazzle will take care of it. Hopefully it'll be enough. Alright, Salazzle, use Flamethrower. Wow, that Flamethrower did a lot of damage. And that Thunder Punch did just as much damage. That is painful. And now it sends out next Arachnid. Vigavolt, I'm counting on you. Yeah, I'm not saying that much because remember, I have to get this finished. And I never even bothered getting it with my physical version. I'll make sure I get it when I get a chance. And my team in that version's a bit more prepared. I'm not kidding, I'm a bit more prepared in that version than this. That's because I actually took my time. I say I'm a veteran, but the path of the Pokemon runs steep. And it does. And is that Officer Looker? Yeah, it is him. Well, we'll manage for the time being. I hope. Because the challenges are going to continue to get harder and harder from here. At least we got ourselves an X defense. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the last of the postgame because let's be honest, compared to what it did in Pokemon Sun, which I actually had plenty of time for, this one not as much. So this is Poni Island. I can tell that only the best trainers in all of Alola gather here. Nature and Pokemon and people, surviving together in their own harsh way. That's no reason to come here and train, Chief. You're supposed to be on vacation. I would like to make it clear that I think this is a mistake. You're the trainer I gave the Thunderstone to on Akala Island, correct? You must be the first champion of Alola. My name is Annabelle, and I am part of the International Police. It is a pleasure to meet you. The champion? You always impress me, Chief. Is there anything you don't know? I plan to train at the Battle Tree so as to be able to complete my assignment as a member of the International Police. Until we meet again. If you remember, it was good to run into you, champion. Sadly, I only have this item called a red card. Please keep it as a memento of this encounter. Thanks. I'll hold on to it. The red card forcefully switches any Pokemon that lands on an attack on the Pokemon holding it. But once it's activated, the item itself is lost. I'd never hear the end of it from Nanu if I let anything happen to the chief. My new partner isn't very strong, but it looks like I have to go to the battle tree regardless. But only as a bodyguard, of course. Well then, Alola. If you remember Pokemon Sun and Moon, we had to take orders from both Looker and Annabelle to find the 5 UBs. We were able to do that and get a reward that was like mad insane. And now we reach the Poni Coast. We're almost reaching the end of a long journey, I swear. I've been liking this for sure. And trainers abound. I was looking for the Pokeball I threw, but I found a Pokemon trainer instead. Then it means that we have to go into battle, right? Fine, Anton. Challenge accepted. And he sends out the ice version of the Sandslash. Yeah, this is the Alola version. Whereas every other region is regular. A regular ground type. Talk about your fair share of advantages. And it's actually not very effective. Well, the only attack I can do is do this. And it's also a steel type too. Ice and steel. That's a pretty interesting combination. But that will not do you much good at all. That did it. No Pokeball and no victory either. But at least you did your best. And now let's see if we can get the TM that's here. TM 97, which teaches Dark Pulse. Very nice. And we have a double battle. An Executor and a Alolan Executor have met. This Sightseer with a tiny Executor has been pestering me non-stop. Pestering you for what? You want a battle? I'll be more than happy to give it to you. And we tag in on Tourist Couple, Steve and Reika. One's got a regular Executor, the other an Alolan. You could obviously tell the difference between their typing. The regular Executor is a Grass and Psychic type, whereas this Alolan Executor is Grass and Dragon. And the slowdown is very high here. Not to mention my controller. Yeah, the button. I think the button for it, well, yeah, the D-pad still, it's just still wobbly. I've been taking care of this 3DS for almost 7 years. I've had this thing since launch. I've had it since launch and it has not let me down in the slightest. And there's a reason why I always prefer having a new 3DS XL, because the slowdown in this is just ridiculous. Good work, Decidueye. You leveled up to 77. Well, leg bombardment. Painful, but not very effective, my friend. Fine. Let's finish things off the usual way. Leaf Blade and Flamethrower. Although with Grass and Dragon, it'll just deal normal damage. Yep. It still is weird. Vigavolt's at level 78. And 2 Cannon as well. Just looking at the Executor makes me happy. I think I heard Executor's telepathy. We did what we could. Much better. Milotic doesn't get much in terms of battling because what's the point? That thing had endured a lot when I was doing the Ultra Warp rides. Yep, the D-pad on this thing, yeah, it's on its last legs. But I think for now we need to be on our way. And more opponents we gotta deal with, huh? Alright then. Fine, we'll take the other route. Where will this journey take me? Maybe a battle? Who knows? Let's go. We want even stronger rivals. My Pokemon and I both cry out for that. I'm not just an ordinary sightseer. Is that so? Do you wish to face us? Challenge accepted. They're honeymooners, Noriko and Devon, and they pack a lot of Pokemon. Yep, they're using regular variants. If they're using regular variants, that means my strategy will pretty much change. Though the strategy will not change, mind you. But at least I can still be able to dish out the damage the way it's meant to be. Yeah, that quick attack wasn't gonna work. But here's a help and a Sludge Bomb. And it has Sturdy, which means it can withstand a lot of abuse. And Stone Edge. Yeah, that was a miss. Let's take care of the rest. It always looks awesome seeing a Cantonian Ninetales, though. That did it. Alright, so what they're going to bring out next. First is a Cantonian Sandslash. Like the regular variant. And now the second one, Graveler. Yeah, Alolan has it as a rock and electric type. And yeah, both of them are going to have Sturdy, meaning that they're going to withstand a lot of pain. But on the other hand, it can make it easier to capture the Pokemon. See what I mean? Sandstorm. Oh, glorious. The Sandstorm rips and tears. That is lame. Gotta make sure I set my commands properly. Alright, that got him. Decidueye finished the job. That did it. Nice work, Salazzle. You're now level 78. She is actually my fastest Pokemon. Just letting you know that. Now it brings out Golem. And Golem still looks completely different to how it was with the Alola version. The Alolan version has like a mustache. I actually find it kind of funny. Yeah, that did it. Doing a two-pronged attack really did help. Thank you for showing the strength I was looking for. I'm glad I came to Alola. Whoa! I discovered a cluster of talent in the Alola region. Nice. That battle was a fun one. Unfortunately, my Decidueye is low on attack power. I'll just give it an elixir. At least I'm getting plenty of cash. Gotta make up for the fact that I spent a lot trying to catch these things. Hopefully in the physical version of my Ultra Sun, I would have a little less of a hassle, but I will be transferring everything. Oh nice, we got a Power Bracer. What's this? The best place to train as a firefighter is at the Battle Tree. The Battle Tree, huh? So that's where we have to go. Alright then. And we take on Aiden. Kinda like his uniform though. And now he sends out an Octillery. Decidueye, I leave things to you. And yeah, part 2 is also going to have us have a certain... You know what? I decided to make it a separate video because I wanted to make... Yeah, I wanted to make sense. So that way I could have a separate video showing off my battle against 2 very under opponents. If you remember my Sun version, then you know why. Clawitzer. No sweat. I'll send my Malamar to do some dirty work. And I gotta make sure I get all this done so that I can do my system transfer and I can be able to enjoy everything on my new 3DS XL. I'll make sure I back up my stuff beforehand. Oh, a Clawitzer's a water type, huh? Alright then let's devastate it with a good old-fashioned superpower. Thank God for the attack and defense boost. Not to mention, it has Contrary, which pretty much reverses stat gains and decreases. Yeah, and in the right hands, Malamar can be a very deadly foe. Like, if you use Superpower 5 times, you can get your attack and defense up +5, and that makes it sweet. And here I was all fired up to take on the Battle Tree. Nah, the warm-up you got was good enough. Now it's time for us to move. And this next leg is going to be taking us to the Poni Gauntlet. Now what? I know a lot about Pokemon. I can use my knowledge in battle. Yep, this rest of the part is going to be a gauntlet. And many of these trainers are going to be having more than one Pokemon. Wait, you're running a Ditto on a repeat ball? I wonder how much of a hassle was it just to catch it? At least for me, it wasn't that difficult. Imposter? Wait, Imposter's an ability that automatically lets you transform, huh? Yeah, let's see how you like this. You know an X speed is not going to help you. Eat this. Goodbye. Enough said. Nice. Malamar has grown to level 79. And now it sends out Porygon-Z. Malamar, I'll let you handle this. After all, it's a normal type. Porygon-Z is its final evolution in an evolution line that I consider to be just lazy and dumb. For example, you trade an upgrade, you have an upgrade, you give it to a Porygon, you trade it to somebody so it can evolve into Porygon 2. Then, you need to give it another upgrade, Dubious Disc, and give that to the Porygon 2, and evolve it into Porygon-Z. I still find this ridiculously dumb, stupid, and lazy. And I will know that well from Johnny vs. Pokemon Gold and Silver. When are they ever going to do Gen 3 and forward? They got to at least. Since Pokemon will soon be entering Generation 8. Like I said, it's still stupid when you think about it. Alright, we're at least managing. We're managing just fine. But the rest of the way is going to be a gauntlet of a challenge. And you know what? I couldn't have it any other way. Let's go. What are Pokemon? Do you know? Oh, I know a lot. I've been playing this series since Generation 1. Once I do my system transfer, I'm downloading my Gen 1 and 2 games to it. So that way I can be able in Gen 1 to get a Mew. And this was actually done. It was actually possible. I was able to do it. So we're now up against a veteran, a female veteran who's got a Jellicent. I am reminded of Marlin from Gen 5. Out of all the gym leaders in Gen 5, especially in Black 2 and White 2, Marlin would turn out to be the easiest if you actually know what you're doing. Like, you have a superior and you just use Coil 3 times, smack Leaf Blade, and they're done. Oh, now he actually decides to bring on the firepower, huh? Okay. Toucannon, that's your job now. Go in there and knock them, or rather, knock them silly. Oh, I see. Yeah, because it's actually one of the few Pokemon that can change their typing. I'll just give it a Brick Break. Fire Blast. I'm 15 levels higher, and your Fire Blast looked like lameness. Goodbye. Thank God for its high attack strength. Yay. And last but not least is a Frostlass, an Ice and Ghost type. So what do I need? Bringing out this guy. Malamar, go in there and engage. You don't have to worry about much. I still like its design, though. It was actually a pretty good evolution for Gen 4. Though, honestly, my favorite is pretty much Rhyperior. Not to mention Electivire, who helped me out a lot during Pokemon Battle Revolution. We need a game like that on the Switch, I swear. A game where you can actually play Pokemon in 3D using the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games. Why was I unable to win? Thank you for giving me an assignment. This gauntlet right here is a battle of attrition. Apologies, my mother asked me for something. Anyway, let's move. And nuts, I forgot to even pack repels. Meaning I gotta tread through this very carefully. Ah, much better. Wasn't that difficult. But we have a trainer to deal with. I'm a self-seeking backpacker. I savor each day as it comes. I guess today will be a battle with you. Alright, so now we gotta take on Yuho. Weird name. And it brings out Apom's evolved form, Ambipom. Ambipom is only annoying for one reason, Technician. Technician is just one nasty, nasty move. Or rather nasty ability, because any attack under 60 base power gets its power doubled. And in the right hands, Ambipom can be a very dangerous threat. Too bad it didn't last that long. This is the taste of defeat. Perhaps it's delicious to savor. When I did this in Pokemon Sun, it was like one big part where I had to go through everything. However, here is no exception as we take things a bit slower. And thank God I caught the second Blacephalon. Now I need to find somebody who I can trade it with to get a Stakataka. And hopefully complete the Alola Dex. What really stinks about this is because there is no official, or rather, what was it? Yeah, no national Pokedex. No national Pokedex means your incentive to getting all the Pokemon is pretty much moot. Pretty much moot and pointless. And we have two opponents to contend with. All I can do is get psyched after an opponent I can't beat, even after I train myself up. I'd go anywhere to be extreme. Check out how us bad dudes do it. I'm always up for a challenge, should you ever want it. And we're up against a punk pair, Marie and Troy. So he sends out a Honchkrow and a nighttime Lycanroc. Thank God I was able to get the Rockruff on the other one. I gotta make sure I back things up when I'm done. Honchkrow with Flamethrower, Decidueye with Leaf Blade. Hopefully it'll work. And it does. Yeah, my team is like way high. This is what I get for putting a lot of hard work into it. Or the fact that I wasted a lot of time trying to catch all the legendary Pokemon on the Ultra Warp ride. It was not only a hassle for my team, but a hassle on my wallet. What can you do? I can't do anything through my Psych-Tude, but I gotta look cool. Maybe strong, but there's nothing good or bad about you. We appreciate it. And this one gets us a Metal Coat, an item useful for us to evolve Scyther into Scizor, or Onix into Steelix. And now we're about to reach the home stretch. Inkay, haven't seen you in a while. And I caught you since the beginning of the game. Yeah, I wonder why I did that. Oh, I know, because I prefer having variety instead of the same old that I did in my first attempt during Pokemon Sun. I still find it rather hilarious that some of them were just nuts. Alright, now to tackle the home stretch. Let's go. To be the strongest is an unfulfilled dream, but you must press on to get closer to it. I will press on no matter what, because that's all I can do. It's the only way I can be stronger than anybody else. So he starts off the fight with a Halusha. And I start my fight off with a Salazzle. And my team is much stronger and much more powerful than you realize. Well, that wasn't so difficult. Yeah, and I'm also watching the Goldbergs because there's not much on TV nowadays. Aside from tomorrow, which I gotta record The Flash. I record The Flash and provide my reviews of it. I hope you guys be checking out my Flash reviews because they don't get much love at all. They really do not. Compared to my gaming videos, yeah, they don't get much. But at least with what I've been doing recently, it's been doing good. Dang it, beaten down by a dynamic punch. Oh wait, I forgot. This Machamp has no guard, meaning that all attacks will hit 100% of the time. No questions asked. Just think of it as like full-on foresight. Nice work, Salazzle. You level up to level 79. Whoa, training. I haven't done enough training. You did enough for me. Now to make sure I make some adjustments. I had to sit where I had it. Now, I'm not interested in healing it. I gotta give it the lucky egg. Because it's time for these guys to level up one more time before I send that lucky egg all the way to the other side. Now, I've got more than enough money. I'll manage. It's time for my team to get stronger. And now, we reach the home stretch. We battle 50 times a day. I battle every day. There's no one who can match me in that. No one, huh? We'll see about that. We face off against the veteran duo, Tsunekazu and Noboro. One sends out a Houndoom, the other sends out a Comfey. Now we're actually going to be seeing some team variety for a change. And you're not the only one who can deal with variety. I can. This one's effective. Vikavolt, unlikely. And yeah, the slowdown. Slowdown's insane. Houndoom uses Flamethrower on my Vikavolt. And it goes down without much of a sweat. Well, at least Comfey withstood that. And here come the light screen. Alright then. You want to play rough? I can work with that. 2 cannon? Go in. Go in and engage. There's a reason I packed Brick Break, because Brick Break has a secondary use. Dang it, Decidueye. Well, now you decide to make things really difficult for me, didn't you? You just had to make it harder. Fine. Yeah, and by the way, Brick Break does double damage when you decide to break down enemy barriers like Reflect and Light Screen. Works every time. Alright, Salazzle. Guess it's up to us now. And it sends out a Magmortar. I can't send out regular attacks, but guess it'll have to do with Sludge Bomb. Oh yeah, that thing's part fairy. Alright, go after the Magmortar. That did it. And that Fire Punch. Oh yeah, because of Sunny Day, the damage is boosted. And now it sends out a Whimsicott. Whimsicott is so annoying to contend with. If it's a prankster Whimsicott, oh my god, that's nuts. That is not fun, not fair. Trust me, it just is not fair. See what I mean? Helping Hand. Because prankster takes priority moves and put them ahead, it also makes them even more dangerous. Nice work. Even when our situation gets dire, we still get the job done. Good work, all of you. At least we're nailing it left and right. Now it sends out next a Lilligant. At least this one isn't a fairy type. And it brings out the giant bug Volcarona. Volcarona is pretty much a hassle to level up. Wait a minute. There you go. Now let's retry that again. I want to make sure I get this done properly. After me? Oh, really? You think that's going to be nice? Hurricane? Hurricane just doesn't work that way. Goodbye. No after you for you. And now let's finish things off with a good old-fashioned drill pack. Goodbye. Dang it, Flame Body. Not that it matters because it's the last one. Y'all did well here. Darn. It's my fault that my Pokemon lose so often. The shame from losing will rejuvenate me. Well, at least we got that dealt with. Now to get you guys healed up because we are near the end. Alright, let's Swift. You both kind of dropped the ball, you know that? All because of that Houndoom. Alright, almost done. And he's also healthy to boot. Alright, that did it. Now we're healed up. What's this? My Tauros intimidates its opponents with its Intimidate ability. Let's trade Pokemon. Let's see, I want Beware. Oh well, if you change your mind, trade Pokemon with me, alright? At least it's not a bit longer. Really? Wants to talk to us? I see. I'm going to end this video right here because the next part is going to be us having a tough battle against two powerful trainers. And we got to be ready for it. So that's going to be it for this part of Pokemon Ultra Sun. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.